country? Friend, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, Captain?
It is perchance that you yourself were safe.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madam. And to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, after our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope, both keeping in the practice to a strong mast that lived upon the sea, where like Orion on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, whereto thy speech serves for authority, the like of him. Knowst thou this country?
Aye, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, in nature as in name.
What is the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him.
He was a bachelor then, and so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago I went from hence, and then with fresh and murmur. As you know what great ones will do, the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. For whose dear love, they say, she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were hard to compass, for she will accept no kind of suit. No, not the Duke's.
There is a fair behavior in thee, Captain. I pray thee, and I'll pay thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this Duke. What else mayhap to time I will commit, to only suit thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his servant, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
Music be the food of love, and play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. That strain, again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet south that breathes upon a bank of violets, spewing and giving odor. Enough! No more! It's not so sweet now as it was before.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What Valentine?
The harp?
Why, so I do. The noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, that instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
Please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years heat, shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a cloistress she will veiled walk in water once a day her chamber round, with eye offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she keeps fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath the heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother, well, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her, when liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all supplied and filled her sweet perfections with one self-king? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I am sure cares an enemy to lie.
Oh, by my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier a night. Your niece, my lady, takes great exceptions to your ill hour.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
Aye, but you must confine yourself to the modest limits of order.
Now, I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and show me these boots too, and maybe not let them hang themselves in their own straps.
Well, that quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight you brought in one night to be her wooer.
Who? Sir Andrew Applecheek?
Aye, he.
He's as tall a man as any's in Illyria.
And what's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
But he'll have but a year in all these ducats.
Oh.
He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine, that you say so. He plays all the viola voice, speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and he has all the good gifts of nature.
He has, indeed, almost natural. But besides that, he's a fool.
Oh.
He is a great quarreler, and but that he has the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarreling. 'Tis thought among the prudent that he will quickly have the gift of a grave.
Oh, by the hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of him. Who are they? Which one are you? Was it you?
They that add moreover, he is drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking good health to my niece, I'll drink to her as long as there is a passage in my throat. And drink in Illyria. Wait.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Oh, sweet Sir Andrew.
Oh. Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
A cost, Sir Andrew, a cost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good mistress Accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. A cost is to front her, board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of Accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
And now let part so, Sir Andrew, would thou mightst never draw sword again. Go.
And you part so, mistress. I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Well, sir, I have not you by the hand.
My dear knight, thou lackest the cup of canary. When did I ever see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Well, unless you see canary put me down. Sweet, sweet. Methinks sometimes I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I am a greater eater of beef, and I believe that does harm to my wit.
Oh, no question.
and I thought that I'd forswear it. Faith, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I would I had bestowed the time and the tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the art! Faith, I'll home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4-1 she'll none of me.
The Count himself here hard by woos her.
Still none of the count, still not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. There's life in it, man.
Yeah.
Please?
I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world, and I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Oh, art thou good at these kicksaws at night?
As any man in Illyria.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper, and I think I have a back trick, simply as strong as any man in Illyria. Behold.
Wherefore are these things hid? Wherefore have these gifts a curtain before them? Why dost thou not go to church in a galliard and come home in a coranto? I did think by the constitution of thy leg that it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong and does indifferent well in a flame-colored stocking.
Ooh.
Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus, that's thighs and heart.
No, sir, that's legs and thighs. Let me see the caper.
Oh, you mean this?
Ha! Excellent.
All right.
Higher. Excellent.
I can practice.
Yes.
Right.
If the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, with his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say, I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a messenger of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than rubious. Prosper well, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord, to call his fortune thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a barful strife, whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
Nay,
Oh,
either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter in the way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no foe.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A good foolish answer.
Well, God gives them wisdom that have it. Those that are fools, let them use their talents.
Yet you will be hanged for being so long absent.
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Oh, peace. You rogue. No more of that. Oh. Here comes my lady. Make thy excuse wisely. You were best.
Which, indeed, I will. Put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools. And I that am sure I lack thee may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady. Take the fool away. Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Two faults, Madonna, that drink and good counsel will mend. Forgive the dry fool drink. Then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. The lady may take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Lady, cuculis non facis monachum. That's as much to say as I were not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna, why mourn'st thou?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, the more my brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think thou of this fool? Doth he not then?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity for the better increasing your folly.
Ooh, how say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool that has no more brains than a stone. Oh, look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh, administer occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest, I take these wise men that crow so with this set kind of fool no better than the fool's zanies.
Oh, Malvolio, you are sick with self-love and taint with a distemperate appetite.
Madam, there is at the gate a gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair, young man.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. Go to, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, tell him I am sick, or not at home. What's your will to dismiss it? Now, you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it?
Thou hast commended us fools, Madonna, as if thine own babe were born in motley. But pray, Joe, cram thy brood with brains, for here comes one of thy kinsmen while lacking good wit.
By mine honor, half drunk. Where have you been? What is he at the gate, cousin?
Oh, a gentleman there.
A gentleman? What gentleman?
A gentleman there! Plague of these fickle herrings.
Now, sir.
Good Sir Toby!
Cousin! Cousin! How have you come so early by the lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery! There's one at the gate!
Mary, what?
someone.
Look after him. He is in the 3rd degree of drink.
He is but mad yet, Madonna. And the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he'll speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seemed to have a foreknowledge of that too and therefore comes to speak to you. What is to be said to him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a hound at the burrow, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind?
What manner of man?
A very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy. As a sprout is, before 'tis a tree. 'Tis in standing water with him, between boy and man. One would think his mother's milk was scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my lady calls!
Come. Throw the veil over my face. We shall once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The Honorable Lady of the House. Which is she?
Speak to me. I shall answer for her.
You will. Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. A good, gentle one, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet I am, not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Well, certain. If you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what's important, and I'll forgive you the praise.
Alas, I have taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more like to be feigned. I pray you, keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gate. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not the time of noon with me for one to go skipping a dialogue.
Will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No, good swabber, I am to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant. Sweet lady, tell me your mind. I am a messenger.
Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We shall hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady.
A most
I
sensible
come
doctrine and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
in Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom.
And what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of text. But we shall draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Such a one as I was just present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done. Well, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure winds and weather.
His beauty truly blends, whose red and white nature's own fleet and cunning hands laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, I am not so hard-hearted. I will leave diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried such items to live in different red. Items, 2 brown eyes with lids to them, 1 cheek, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. My lord and master loves you. Such love could be but recompense, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adoration's fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire.
Your lord knows my mind. I cannot love him. He might have taken his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberant hills and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, "Oh, Lydia!" Oh, you would not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you would pity me.
Oh, you might do that. What is your parentage?
Above my fortune, yet my state is well, and I am a gentleman.
Go to your lord. Tell him I cannot love him. He should send for me no more. Unless, perchance, he were to send you to tell me how he takes it. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortune, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, limbs, axes, and spirit do give thee fivefold place, and whoop! Not too fast. Soft. Soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Ever so quickly does one catch the plague? Methinks I feel this youth perfection with invisible and subtle self creep in at mine eye. Oh, let it be. What time, Avelio?
Here, madam. At your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger. The Count is that. He left behind him a ring, would I or not. Tell him I'll never.
desire him not to flatter his lord, nor give him hope tied. I am not for him. If the youth were to come again, tell him I'll have reasoning. Hie thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I will.
Fate, show thy course. Ourselves we do not know. What decree must be, and be this so.
We're not to eat now with the Countess Olivia.
Even so, sir, only by a moderate pace I have since arrived, but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took no ring of me. Oh, none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. Her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies, in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
No ring with her! What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She did make good view of me. Indeed, so much methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts, distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. Ooh, none of my lord's ring, why he gave her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forth? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, such we be. How will dispatch? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, what will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day, what thriftless sighs will poor Olivia breathe? Time! Thou must untangle this knot, not I! It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
troth, I know not. But I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfair care. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then is early. So, that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed before. Does not our life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Ah, thou art a scholar. Yeah, therefore, let us eat and drink.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, here comes the fool face!
How now, my heart? Did you never see the picture? Ugly treat!
Welcome, ass! Now let's have a catch!
Oh, by my troth, the fool has an excellent breath. I had rather than 40 shillings I had such a leg, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night when thou spokest of a pigrogramatus, of the Bayesian passing the equinoctial Aquarius. So it's very good at faith. Oh, I sent thee sixpence for thy pain. Hast it?
I did impetigo cyclicity, for Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the myrmidons are no bottle alehouses.
Excellent. Why, this is the best fooling when all is done.
Oh!
Oh, now a song.
Come on, there's sixpence for you. Let's have a song.
Here's a kestrel of me too, if a body need a body.
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song! A love song!
I care not for good life.
This is all I have left.
There's a war inside of me. Do I cause new heartbreak to write a new broken song? Do I push it down and let it run me right into the ground? I feel like I wouldn't like me if I met me. I feel like you wouldn't like me if you met me. Don't you worry, there's still time. Don't you worry, there's still time. Don't you worry, there's still time. Don't you worry, there's still time.
Of mellifluous voices I am true knight.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious of me.
Ooh, to hear it by the nose, it is so pretty contagion. What? Shall we make the heavens dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch that will draw 3 souls out of one weaver?
Ooh.
Shall we do that?
Oh, and you love me, let's do it. I am dog at a catch.
Ooh.
And by Our Lady, some dogs will catch well.
Most certain. Let our catch be... Oh, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight. But I shall be constrained to call thee knave knight.
'Tis not the first time I have constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool, it begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, I prithee, hold thy
Peace!
hold thy peace, hold thy peace, hold thy
Peace, I prithee, hold thy What, thou knave? Hold thy
What? A caterwauling do you keep here? If my lady have not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you outdoors, will never trust me.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley lady. I'll be your chaperone.
My masters, are you mad? Or what? Are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house that you squeak out your coziest catches without mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, or time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Never. Hold on, he's a pretty, hold on.
Please! Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Got the window flying.
Yeah, the floor.
I'm in the corner, watching you kiss her. Oh! Toby, there you are. I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh! I'm giving him up, but I'm not the guy to take you home. Oh! I keep dancing on the attitude, sir, you lie. Ask any more than a steward. Dost thou think because thou art virtuous there shall be no more cakes and ale? Cakes and ale. Soup of wine, Mariah.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give hands to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Oh, go shake your ears.
Twere as good a deed to drink when a man's a-hungry. To challenge him the field, break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it, Knight. I'll write you a challenge.
Sweet, sweet Sir Toby. Well, be patient for tonight. See, since the youth of the Count's was today with my lady Olivia, she is much of a quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not go him into a nayward and make him a common recreation, well, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed.
Possess us! Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir. Sometimes he's kind of a Puritan. An affectionate ass.
Yeah.
And so crammed as he thinks with excellencies that it is on his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge by notable cause to work.
What will thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the manner of his gait, the expressure of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he will be most feelingly personated. I can write very much like my lady, your niece.
I have it in my notes, too.
He will think by the letters I will drop that they come from my niece and that she is in love with him.
Oh, 'twill be admirable.
Oh, sport royal, I warrant you. Ooh, and I will plant you two and let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. But for tonight, to bed, and we will dream on the event.
Good night.
Before me, she is a good wench.
She is a beagle. True bred and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Let us to bed, Knight. Thou hast need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Come, I'll go heat up some wine. It's too late to go to bed now. Come, Knight. Come, Knight.
Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate may perhaps distemper yours. Therefore, I shall crave of you your leave that I may bear my evils alone. It would be bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
Let me know of you whither you are bound.
No, sooth, sir. My determinate voyage is one of mere extravagancy.
But you must know of me now.
Antonio, my name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father is one Sebastian of Messaline, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born within an hour. If it had pleased the heavens, would we had so ended. But you altered that, sir, when some hour before you pulled me from the breach of the sea. Was my sister drowned?
Oh, alas, the day!
A lady, sir, though it is said she much resembled me, and yet as many accounted beautiful. She bore a mind envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, in salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good, Antonio. Forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill who you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that upon the least occasion, my eyes will tell tales of me. I'm abound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies at Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so. That danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario. But that piece of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, methought it did relieve my passion much. Come, but one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Bestie the jester, my lord, a fool the Lady Lydia's father took much delight in.
Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor it loved, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What year's the face?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Fellow, come, the song we had last night.
Are you ready, sir?
I prithee, sing.
Don't bring me flowers. no flowers. Purple and white on my grave, we made a deal, don't say no flowers. You won't hear two songs. You won't hear two songs. One for you and one for my mom. We made a deal, you won't be long, then you'll hear two songs.
There for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay thy pleasure then.
Then truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid. One time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy god protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet a changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very opal. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario. Get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love more noble than the world prizes not quantity of dirty land. The parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune. But 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your heart a great pang of love, as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she then not be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver, but the palate that suffered surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
But I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm is a bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined alone in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say, my love can never yield nor go away.
Nay, how come if I lose a scruple of this sport that may be boiled to death with melancholy?
Oh, wouldst thou not be glad to see the finicking, braggartly bellyacre come by some notable shame?
I would exult, man. You know he brought me out of favor with my lady about bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we'll fool him black and blue. Will we not, Sir Andrew?
And we do not. It is pity of our lives.
Ooh, here comes the little devil hound now, my truck.
Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio is coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Closer! Oh, in the name of jesting, lie thou there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me Lady Olivia did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think of?
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. Look how he scraps under his advanced plume. Slight. I could still beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
There is example for it. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fie on him, Jezebel. Oh, peace. Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination swells him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my throne,
For a slingshot to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my embroidered velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I'd left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace.
And then to have the affect of authority. And, after a grave effort of regard, telling them I know my place, as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Oh, bolts and shackles. Oh, peace. Now.
7 of my people with an obedient start make out for him. I frown the while. Perchance wind up my watch, or play with my...
Oh, my God.
some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there
Oh,
to
does
me.
not Toby take you a blow in the lid?
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
Shall this fellow live?
Though our silence be drawn from us by torture, yippee!
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your knees, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Outcast me, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
Oh, that's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew it was I, for many do call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the trap.
Oh, peace and the God of humor, move him to read aloud.
By my life,
This is my lady's hand. These be her very seeds, her U's and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Oh, her very phrases. By your leave, wax, soft, and with the impressure of her Lucrece, with which she uses to seal, 'tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This with him, liver and all!
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. Oh, what follows? The number's altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio.
Oh, Mary hang thee, Brock!
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, first, let me see. I may command where I adore, or she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in it. In the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. Soft. M-O-A-I.
Oh, me come back, now the cold say.
M. Malvolio! M! Why, that begins my name!
And I say he would make it up!
M. Then there is no consonancy in the sequel. A should follow, but O does.
I know, shall end, I hope.
And then I comes behind. M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. Yet, to crush it a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. Oh. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slug and appear fresh. Be opposite with the kinsman, surly to servants. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and spectacles reveal not more. This is clear. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device, the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to those habits of her liking. I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout,
in yellow stockings and cross-gartered even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars, be praised!
Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me.
Marry this witch for such a device.
So could I too.
And ask no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Nor I neither. Here comes our noble gull catcher.
Oh, wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or of mine, either.
Shall I wear a muzzle and become your dog?
A face or eye, either. Nay.
But say true, does it work upon him?
Oh, like aqua vitae with a midwife.
Oh. Well, if you will then see the fruit of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings. It is a color she abhors. And cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
Oh, to the gates of hell, thou most excellent shovel of wit!
I'll make one too.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy pipe?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
So, thou mayest say the king lies by a beggar, if a beggar dwell near him, or that the church stand by thy pipe, if thy pipe stand by the church.
You have said, sir, to see this age, a sentence is but a wet stocking to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may make them wanton. Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. I'm not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, doth walk the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Is thy lady within?
Aye, sir. I shall construe to her whence you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my welcome. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
Save you, gentlemen. Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the intent of my voyage, but we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens reign.
odors on you.
That youth is a rare courtier, rain odors. Well.
My matter hath no voice, lady, but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed? I'll get them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, my fair princess.
My servant, sir. 'Twas never marry a world so lowly feigning as compliment. Your servant to the Count Orsino, youth.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him I think not on him. By your leave I beg you, never speak again of him.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you did hear, a ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Under your harsh judgment must I sit to force upon you in a most shameful cunning of which you knew was none of yours, and I pray you, speak.
I pity you.
That's what agreed to love?
No, not a jot, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then methinks 'tis time to smile. If one should be a prey, much better to fall before the lion than the wolf. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho! You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay! I pray thee, tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right. I am not what I am.
Oh, I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in anger and contempt of his lip. A murderous guilt shows itself no more than love that would seem well hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so that maugre all thy pride. Nor wit, nor reason can passion hide. Do not extort that reason from this clause, for that I woo, therefore hath no cause, but rather reason thus than reason better. Love sought is good, but given unsought better.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress of it be, save I, alone. And so adieu, good madam. No more will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayest move that heart which now abhors to like his love.
I would not by my will have troubled you, but since you make pleasure of your pains, I will chide you no further.
I could not stay behind thee. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, did spur me forth. As much my fear what might befall your travel, being skillless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks. And thanks, and ever thanks. What to do? Shall we see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging?
I'm not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown this city.
Would you pardon me, sir? I do not, without danger, walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count, his galleys, I did some service. Of such note indeed that, were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Ooh, belike you slew a great number of his people?
The offense is not of such a bloody nature, and yet, if I were taken in this place, I would pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant, is best to lodge. I will bespeak her diet while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There, you shall have me.
Why I your purse?
Haply your eye will light upon some toy you have desire to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant?
I do remember.
No. Faith, I will not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom. Give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew. Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee, the wild old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see you now. This was a great argument in her love towards you. Slight, will you make an ass of me? I'll prove it legitimate, sir. She did show her favor to the youth in your side only to exasperate you, light a fire in your heart, awake your dormouse valor, put brimstone in your liver.
Yeah.
You should have then accosted her and, with some excellent jest, banged the youth into dumbness, therefore redeeming yourself with this laudable attempt at valor.
Assure thyself, there is no love broker in the world can prevail more with woman than report of valor. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight him. Hurt him in 11 places.
Yeah.
My niece shall take note of it.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Huh?
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Ooh, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. Just no matter how witty, so it is eloquent and full of invention. If thou thou'st him some, stop writing, thrice, it shall not go amiss.
Thrice?
Go, about it. Oh, look where the youngest wren of 9 comes.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Young gull Malvolio is turned heathen. For there is no Christian that means to be saved by believing rightly can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings!
And cross-gartered.
Oh, most villainously. He does obey every point of the letter I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map with the augmentation of the Indies. You've not seen such a thing as this. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him.
Come, bring us where he is.
Oh, you go.
I've sent for Cesario. He says he'll come. How shall I feast him? What do I bestow of him? I speak too loudly. Where's Malvolio? He is sad and somber, and suits well for a servant with my humors. Where's Malvolio?
He's coming, madam. Oh, but in a very strange manner, madam. He's sure possessed.
Why? Does he rave?
No, madam. He does nothing but smile. Your ladyship were best to have some guard about you should he come.
Call him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be.
Sweet lady.
How now, Malvolio? Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad, lady. I could be sad. This does cause some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is to me as the very true sonnet is. You can take me hot to go.
How doth thou, man, what is the matter with thee?
Not blue in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know that sweet Roman hand.
Oh. Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
God comfort thee. Why smilest thou and kiss thy hand so oft?
Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Oh, heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
Thy yellow stockings?
And wished to see thee cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Go to. Thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If
and
not,
why, man?
let me see thee a servant still.
Oh! That is the very midsummer madness!
Good madam. The young gentleman... Oh, I'm sorry. The young gentleman of Court Oceanos has returned. I could hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I shall come to him! Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where is my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have a special care of him.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby, to look to me. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I might appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to that in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she, be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. I have limed her. But it is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. But when she went away just now, let this fellow be looked to. Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. What can be said? Nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. But Jove, not I, is the doer, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is he? If all the devils of hell have possessed him yet, I'll speak with him. Oh,
here he is, here he is. How's it with you, sir? How's it with you, man? Go off.
I discard you.
Oh.
Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did I not tell you, Sir Toby? My lady prays you taking care of him.
Does she so?
Go to. Peace, we must deal with him gently. Let me alone. How do you, Marvolio? What? Man, defy the devil, consider he is an enemy to mankind!
Do you know what you say?
Lie you and you speak ill of the devil. How he takes it to heart.
Pray God he not be bewitched. Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Go! We'll have him in a dark room and bound.
Oh, the house will be the quieter.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
Oh, more matter for May morning.
Oh, here's the challenge. Read it. I warrant there's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is so saucy?
Oh, I warrant him. Do but read.
Give it me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I'll give thee no reason for't.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the wall.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killst me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, a good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Fare thee well, and may God have mercy on one of our souls. He may have mercy on mine, but my hope is better. Therefore, look to thyself, thy
Friend.
as thou usest him and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Agucheek. If this letter move him, not his legs cannot I'll give it him.
Oh, well, may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, so soon as thou ever seest him drop. Away! Now will not I deliver that letter, that being so excellently ignorant, it will inspire no fear in the youth. But, sir, I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Agucheek a notable report of valor, and drive the youth into a most hideous opinion of his strength, skill, and impetuosity. This shall so fright them both that they'll kill each other by the look like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your deeds. Quickly, Tilly, take lead, get after him.
I have said too much to a heart of stone, and laid mine honor so unwisely oft. Here, wear this jewel for me. Here's my picture. Refuse it not, for it hath no tongue to vex you, and I beseech you come again tomorrow. What shall you ask that saved honor upon my asking give?
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee. And you, sir. Of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor attends thee at the orchard's inn. Therefore, hey, dismount thy tongue. Be yare in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am certain that no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any image of offense done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, betake you to your defense, for thy opposite hath in him what wrath,
skill and strength can furnish man withal.
I pray you, what is he?
A knight, but a very devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his incestment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by the pang of death and sepulchre.
I will return again into the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am
no,
no
you
fighter!
Back into the house, unless you undertake that with me, with which as much safety as you answer him, huh? Therefore on, or strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that's certain.
This is as uncivil as is strange. I beseech you, do me the courteous office as to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Senor Fabian, stay you by this gentleman until my return.
I pray you, sir, know you of this matter?
Indeed, I know he's a knight incensed against you, even to a mortal arbitrament.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Indeed, he is, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could have found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk towards him? I'll make your peace with him, if I can.
Oh, I shall be much bound to you for it. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Man, he is a devil. I have never seen such a Firago. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me the stuck, and with such a mortal motion that it is inevitable. They say he hath been fencer to the Sophie.
Oh. Pox on it, I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder. Don't look over there.
Plague on it. And I thought he'd been valiant and so cunning in fence, I'd have seen him damned ere I'd have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
I will deliver it so. Stand you here. Make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls.
Oh, thank you.
I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I have convinced him to use a devil.
He is as incensed against him and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
Oh my God. There is no remedy, sir. He will have but one bout for you, for oath's sake.
Pray God defend me. Such a little thing would make me tell them how much I lack a man.
Get your ass over here. Come here. There is no remedy, Sir Andrew. The gentleman will have one fight with you for his honor's sake. Hey! He cannot by the dweller avoid it. But he has promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, that he will not hurt you. Go on. Do it.
Pray God he keep his oath.
I do beseech you, 'tis much against my will.
Yes.
No. Now I know I can win, so go pick it up. Come back. Ooh, you're over here. Oh, my piggies! Where's my piggies?
We can stop.
No. Finish.
Got this.
Put up your sword!
If this young gentleman hath done offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, ha! I, for him, defy you.
Why, sir, what are you?
One, sir, who for his love dares yet do more than you have heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, I am for you.
I arrest thee at the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you wear no sea cap on your head.
I must obey. There is no remedy. This comes with seeking you. But I shall answer it. Oh, but what will you do now that my necessity makes me ask you for my purse? It grieves me far more what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but be of comfort.
Come, sir, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness that you have showed me here out of my lean and low ability, I'll lend you something. Oh, my having is not much. Hold. There's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my kindness to you can lack persuasion?
Well, I know of none, sir, nor know I you by any voice or feature.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, sir, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little.
Rude.
This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death. Relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to me? The time goes by, come, sir, away.
But oh, what a vile idol proves this god! Thou hast, Sebastian, done good future shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed, but the unkind.
Oh, the man grows mad. Away with him, come, sir.
Lead me on.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly that he believes himself. So do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true that I, dear brother, now be taken for you.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, and a more coward than a hare.
A coward, a most devout coward, religious in it, really. Slid. I'll after him again and beat him.
Oh, do cuff up soundly, but never draw your sword. Come on.
I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clear of thee.
Well held out the faith. No, I do not know you, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor is this not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy follies somewhere else, thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. He has heard the word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish knave, depart from me.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why, there's for thee.
Oh.
And there. Why? And there.
Why?
Are all the people mad?
For your dagger or the house. This I shall tell my lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pins.
Nay, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him. If there be any law in Illyria, though I struck him first, yet it's no matter for that.
Oh, let go thy hand.
No, sir, I will not let you go. Come on, my young soldier. Put your iron up. You are well fleshed. Come on, sir, hold.
I will be free of thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What?
Come on.
What?
Yeah.
Nay, I'll have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you. Ah!
What is happening?
Hold thee on thy life, I charge thee halt!
Madam?
Will it ever be thus ungracious? Wretch! Out of my sight! Be not offended, good Cesario! Rogues may be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom, not thy passion, sway in this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Now go with me to my home, and hear there thou how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, and there mayest smile at this. Thou shalt not choose to go. Do not deny. Beshrew your soul to me. He has started open one heart of mine. In thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or else I am mad, or else in a dream. Let fancy still my step, and let me sleep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come. I prithee, will not be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so and so be.
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown and this beard. Make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly. I'll call Sir Toby the whiles.
Well, I'll put it on, and I will dissemble myself in't. And I were the first to have ever dissembled in such a gown.
Oh, Joe, bless thee, Master Parsons.
Bonus Deo, Sir Tollboy. For, as the old ermit of Prague, that ne'er saw pen and ink, once verily whistloy said to a nace King Gerberduk, that is. So, I, being Master Pearson, am Master Pearson. For what is that but that? and is but is.
Ah, to him, Sir Topus.
What do I say? Pace in this prison.
Oh, good knave. The knave counterfeits well.
Oh, there.
Sir Tolpas, the curate, who comes to visit Malvolio, the lunatic.
Oh, Sir Topus, good Sir Topus, go to my lady.
Fie, hyperbolical fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but the late eyes?
Well said, Master Parsons.
Sir Topus, never was man thus wronged. Good Sir Topus, do not believe I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Out, dishonest Satan! Seest thou the house is dark?
Oh, as hell, Sir Topus.
Why, it hath bay windows transparent as barricadoes, and yet complainest thou of obstruction.
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I say this house is dark, and I say there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make a trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our granddam might happily inhabit a bird.
What thinkest thou of his opinion?
I think nobly of the soul, and no way approve his opinion.
Remain thou still in darkness. Fare thee well.
Oh, my most exquisite Sir Topus.
Nay, I am for all seasons.
To him, in thine own voice, and bring me how thou find'st him. I would we were rid of this knavery, for now I am so far in offense with my niece that I can no longer pursue this sport to the upshot. Come by and by to my chambers.
Thou mightst have done this without thy beard and gown. He sees thee not.
Well, it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Who calls, huh?
Fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well by my hand, help me to a candle, and pen, ink, and paper. As I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it.
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, how came you besides your 5 wits?
Good fool, there was never man so notoriously abused. I am as well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well? Then you must be mad indeed if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. Good fool, to some ink, paper, and light, and deliver what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it, but tell me true. Are you mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Oh, believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll ne'er believe a madman till I can see his brains. I will fetch you light, and paper, and ink.
Fool, I will requite it in the highest degree. I prithee, begone.
Setting out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I might just get some sleep tonight.
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This is the pearl she gave me. I do feel it. I do see it. And though it is wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio, then? I could not find him at the Elephant. His counsel now might provide me golden service, that I am ready to wrangle with my reason and mistrust my eyes. That persuades me to any other trust, but that I am mad, or else the lady is mad. Oh, here she comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. Go with me and the good father into the chapel by. There before him and under consecrated roof, ply me the full assurance of your faith. That most jealous and too doubtful soul may live in peace. What do you say?
Speak. Well, all follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth ever will be true.
Lead the way, good father, and let the heavens shine, that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Let me see his letter.
Ha!
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, my friends praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly, I am an ass. So that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself. And by my friends, I am abused.
Why, this is excellent.
By my troth, sir, no. Though it please you to be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worse for me. There's gold.
But that it would be double dealing, sir, I would you could make it. Another.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw, if you will let your lady know I am here to speak with her, and bring her along with you. It may awake my bounty further.
Marry, sir, a lullaby to your bounty, till I come again.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me. Orsino! This is that Antonio that took the phoenix and her fraught from Capri. And this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private rabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, true on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech upon me.
That face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared, bloody as Hector in the rage of war. Notable pirate, thou salt water thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies? Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess on basin ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy, there by your side, from the rude seas, enraged and foamy mouth, did I redeem. A wreck, past hope he was. I gave him his life, and thereto add my love, without restraint. And for his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew I to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended, his false cunning taught him to face me out of his acquaintance. When he grew into a 20 years removed thing, while one would blink, denied me my own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town? Today, my lord. And for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company. Here comes the Countess, now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me. But more of that anon, take him aside.
What should my lord Bohemian and have wearing Olivia seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty hushes me.
If it ought be the old tune, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel.
still so constant, Lord.
What? To perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings that breathed out, that ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Ever should it please my lord, and that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, kill what I love. Oh, harpy, hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, whom, by heaven, I swear, I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly, to do you rest, 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more, by all mores than e'er I shall love wife.
Has it been so long? Hast thou forgot thyself? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Where, my lord? Cesario husband, stay.
Husband?
I, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah.
No, my lord, not I.
Welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here on this occasion now to reveal, before 'tis ripe, what hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love. Confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands. Attested by the holy close of love. Strengthened by the interchangement of your rings. Yeah. And all the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony, since when my watch hath told me toward my grave I've traveled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy cheek? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest!
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Toby.
What is the matter?
Has broke my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coast come to, for the love of God, your help.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he is the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Huh? What's lifelings, there he is. You broke my head for nothing, and that I did, I was set on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
Oh, if a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb.
Oh, now, gentle, how's it with you?
That's all one has hurt me. There's the end on it.
Away with you! Who hath made this havoc with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby.
because we'll be back together.
Oh, where you at? An ass in a coxcomb? A name? A good big name? A
Get them to bed and let their hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, but I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I would have done no less through wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and through that I discern it hath offended you. Oh, pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other, but so late.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons, a natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio, oh, how the powers have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou that, Antonio?
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister, one whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parent?
Of Messaline. Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother, too. So went he suited to his watery grave. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you come to fright us.
Spirit, I am indeed, but am in that dimension grossly clad from the womb which I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I should my tearlet fall upon your cheek, and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that same day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. My father indeed finished his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing lets to make us happy both, but this my masculine usurped attire do not embrace me, till each circumstance of time, place, fortune do cohere and jump that I am Viola. Which, to make certain, I'll bring you to a captain by whose help I was preserved to serve this noble count.
So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. You are betrothed to both maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear, and those swearings keep as true in soul as doth that orbed continent the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand. And let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
That captain that first brought me ashore hath my maid's garments. He has been imprisoned on some action by Malvolio's suit.
He shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And yet, alas, I now remember me. They say, poor gentleman, he's much distracted. Most frenzied extraction of my own by my remembrance to have banished his. How does he, sirrah?
Truly, madam, he holds the devil at stave's end as well as a man in his case may do. Has he writ a letter to you? I should have given today morning But as madman's epistles are no gospels, it skills not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it.
Oh, look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
How now? Art thou mad?
No, indeed, madam, I do but read madness. And your ladyship would have it as it ought to be. You must allow vox.
Prithee, read it thy right wits.
Indeed, Madonna, I do, but to read his right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend my princess and give ear.
Read it, you, throughout.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have thrown me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter, that induced me to the semblance of which I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. Think of me as you will, I leave my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This reeks not much of madness.
See him delivered. Fabian, fetch him hither. My lord, if it so please you, thinking furthering on to think me fit a sister as a wife, that one day crown a lion saw, that, if it so please, here in my home, and that proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him so much against the mettle of your sex, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
His sister. You or she?
Is this the madman?
Aye. Yes, this the same. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I? Malvolio, no.
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is your hand. Write from it, if you can, in hand or phrase or say 'tis not your seal nor your invention. You can say none of it. Grant it then, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you have given me such clear lights of favor. Made me come smiling and cross-gartered to you? To put on yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people? And acting this in an obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned? Kept in a dark box, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gull that e'er invention played on. Tell me why.
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though confessed much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand.
Good madam, most freely I confess that myself and Sir Toby set this device against Malvolio here upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we had conceived against him. Mariah, writ the letter,
at Sir Toby's great importance where he hath married her. We plucked on laughter, more so than revenge. So if justice on both sides have passed, let's just call it an eye for an eye and move on.
I know for real. How they have hounded thee. Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one in this interlude, sir, one Sir Topaz, but that's all one. By the Lord Fool, I am not mad. But do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And you smile not, he's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in its revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you. Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known in golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario, come. For so you shall be while you are a man, but when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
You've been out too long, now I know they were wrong. I'll be with you still while the summer's strong. Oh, those sweaty hills, I'm beside you still. You've been out too long, now I know they were wrong. You still while the summer's strong. Oh, those sweaty hills, I'm beside you still. For the wind and the rain, no, they're not satisfied. The wind and the rain, no, they're not satisfied. The wind and the rain, no, they're not satisfied. Hey, you're walking down High Street on a friend, so am I. The wind and the rain, no, they're not satisfied. The wind and the rain, no, they're not satisfied. The wind
you worry, there's still time. Don't 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 you worry, there's still time.